Afternoon, Thomas.
Afternoon.
After all your years in management, what does it mean to you personally to be managing in your first Champions League game?
Obviously that is a big thing. I'm hugely looking forward to it. I know it'll be special when we have that Champions League anthem being playing. That will be the moment. Now is preparation, a few more cameras, but that business as usual. But when we walk out to the pitch tomorrow, that will be special.
This group of players, they know how to win in Europe. Do you believe you've got a squad here that can go all the way in this competition?
I believe I have a fantastic squad, and we would like to go as far as possible. And if you're in a competition, you ultimately want to try to win it. But I think this most important thing is this one game at a time. We have a game against Villarreal tomorrow, a very good team. Very, very impressed when I've studied them. But we'll do everything we can to get a good start.
Carrie, please.
Thomas, a huge moment for you in the Champions League and also going to the Yellow Submarines and Villarreal, two teams that really are enjoying a fairy tale resurgence. What do you know of this team, a team built by a manager that believes in good players and good people like you?
Huge respect for Marcelinho. I think he's done a top job. We can see his team is well structured, well organized the way they play. They like to dominate as much as possible on the ball, and I've been impressed with what I've seen, and it's going to be a good challenge.
Hi Thomas, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
The format of the Champions League, this is the second year of this new format. You a fan?
I think in general I'm a person who's open for different things. I saw it from the outside last year. Now I need to try it and live it. For now I think it looks interesting and promising. I think no matter where the format, it's a Champions League game tomorrow. We're looking forward to that, and we'll do everything we can to win it.
Do you have an idea of how many points you'll need to get through?
I don't focus on that. I focus on one thing. Let's see if we can beat Villarreal tomorrow. That's the most important thing. After that, we're playing, I can't remember, Brighton, I think, and then, one game at a time.
And your journey, just when I first met you, and you came through at Brentford, you were trying to get out of the Championship. Now you're in the Champions League. Tell me about your journey from Griffin Park and small compact ground to the very top in your profession right now.
Of course, it's a fantastic opportunity or experience tomorrow. I'll call it experience tomorrow. In many ways, you say we played with Brentford in Championship at Griffin Park, small compact stadium, and tomorrow we are playing in one of the best stadiums in the world, if maybe the best, again, in front of our fantastic fans. It's European night. We know they will be absolutely on it. It will be so special. So, really looking forward to the first 2 minutes and the Champions League anthem, and then his focus on the game.
Matt. Thomas, may I ask you a question? You're almost 100 days, I think, now into Spurs' career, and I think we've all been impressed with most of it. But I just wondered if you could give us an idea, with hindsight, what you might have done differently against Bournemouth. It's sort of the one game where it may have not gone quite as you planned.
I think first and foremost, I would just like to win it. It'll be easier. But no, I think that was a bad performance, and it definitely didn't get better when I watched it back. I always try to look at myself and what I could have done better. So I think I didn't think I helped the players well enough in that game, and took a wrong decision in terms of the planning. Not that we didn't have a plan for phase 1 and phase 2. Now getting very tactical, but that was the bit where we should have done more in this game. Not that we didn't do anything. That was the biggest thing. Then I would say that big respect to Bournemouth. They are a very difficult and tricky team to play against. So they did very well. They hit a top level, and we didn't hit a good level. So that was a bad combination, that bit. So We learn from it and move forward.
Tom. Hi, Thomas. Obviously, your first Champions League game tomorrow. Have you got any kind of early memories, either growing up or older, of the European Cup or Champions League games that kind of stand out for you in your mind?
Of course, watched a lot of Champions League games. I think that was. I actually been down. When did the format start? When was that? 90. When was that? When was
92, I think.
92 was that the first one?
yeah.
Because I was like, maybe it was Champions League, but definitely remember that one in 92. That was the one with Barcelona against was Sampdoria or something like that in the final, where Michael Laudrup played, and I think Ronald Koeman scored on a fantastic free kick. So there's some standout games and finals. Of course, you'll remember the 99 Man United triple. And also, fantastic, crazy win against Bayern, the Liverpool Milan 3-3. So there's so many Champions League memories, so many big games.
Just wondering, team news, Dominic, kind of how close is he? I mean, we obviously didn't see him out there. And also with Randall Kolo Muani, how long could he play if you needed him to?
First, Dom, he's taking steps in the right direction, so that's positive. As you saw there, he's not ready to be involved tomorrow. Randolph Kolo Muani is ready. How many minutes? They can always play more minutes than we think, and of course, if he needs to play, he could play 90 minutes. But can he play at the intensity at the level we want? But he's ready and he's involved tomorrow, so that's the most important thing.
Come up with quite a few specific tactical plans for opponents this season. Just want to know, how do you do that when you've got such a reduced turnaround between games and sometimes you've only got maybe 24 hours to prepare?
That's a good question. Now I think some of the things, the main thing is that we have some guiding principles in how we want to defend, for example. So I think it's relatively clear to everyone that we want to go man-man and high pressure. There's no secret. But that needed to be tweaked depending on the opponent. There could be a small adjustment there, the middle pressure and the low pressure, but we have guiding principles that hopefully helps the players. And then the same with the offensive side of the game, how we want to break through, how we want to build up. But of course, depending on the opponents they may be pressed in different ways, and then maybe we need to tweak a little bit if we build up in a 4-1 or a 4-2, whatever we call it. What kind of solutions do we find out to use, and then we try to get it across to the players with videos, with some walkthroughs, with some 11v11, with some different ways of doing it. But I'm a big believer that we can we get the right details across in the right amount, because I don't believe being out there 2 hours or have 1 hour meeting. So it's how can we do that balance to give them some good guidelines, and then they're top players. So we give them good guidelines. They need to take decisions on the pitch, and they're very good at that.